Hello everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, Professor.
Okay. So welcome to the class. Sorry for the delay today because I was attending a wedding. So that's why I couldn't join in time. So hopefully we will continue this session as well and tomorrow. So, Asifa, you messaged me about the last class recording. Last class is about the publication bias, and it was
Uh-huh.
based on the YouTube video that I shared in our
Yes.
group.
Uh-huh.
If you have a look that video, that was the main content of the last class, the
Yeah,
publication
yeah.
bias, how to
Yeah,
calculate
I
the
followed
publication
that
bias.
video.
Yeah, that is the only thing that we practiced
Okay.
in the last class about the
Okay.
publication bias. Okay.
Okay.
And the video already explained everything, so you can find
Yes.
everything there. Okay.
Okay. Okay, fine.
So how about our paper writing status? I mean, what is the current condition of the paper writing condition, Asifa? I think you are now tagged with Naveen and Radha as well, or Siddharth?
Yes, yes. Actually, we are combining, but the last 1 week, I'm in a vacation. Now I am in India. I
Okay.
have some travel,
Okay.
so I cannot able to contact them properly. So,
Okay.
but then
Okay.
next week we will finalize everything. Inshallah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
The basically what we are planning to do is first of all, you all in the last class I have discussed these issues, and today
Mm-hmm.
also I'm going to talk about this issue in more detail. Let me share it with you. So can you see my desktop?
We can.
Yeah. So basically, what we are writing in the board. Let me clear the out first. Let me write down the board. Okay, just give me 1 second. I would like to add my tab. Okay, so now I can write. So what we are trying to do is, first of all, in the classes that we have begun, that our first target is to make sure we have a systematic literature review. And part of our systematic literature review um, goes to our meta-analysis. Our meta-analysis. What happened to my pen? Okay. So first of all, systematic literature review. Then we have meta-analysis. And in the meta-analysis, first we do the effect size calculation. Effect size calculation. And then we move to heterogeneity, finding out the random effect and fixed effect model. Then we go to the sources of heterogeneity, meaning that the regression, meta regression analysis. Then we move to the publication bias, okay, that part. And then we complete our writings. And if we have small sample, then we will use Bayesian meta-analysis, which we will discuss tomorrow in more detail. Tomorrow, the class will be a little longer. We will start sharp at 8, and it may continue 2 hours for Bayesian meta-analysis. So in today, we are completing our classical meta-analysis, how to write a research article based on the classical meta-analysis. So first of all, today's agenda is organize your analysis materials. As I told you earlier that you need to collect the data, and once you collect the data, we can organize our materials. And Asifa, I want you to share the TERA again.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
I will. I will.
yeah,
After.
because some of my students, I think Zohra is already here. Zohra, are you there with us?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Zohra asking me about this Terra issue. So please,
Okay.
Asifa, I will give you some time to share
Okay.
the Terra, and you share everything that you already learned from this. Okay.
Sure, sure, sure.
Okay.
Then before
So
that, we completed the publication bias.
Yes.
Then we have risk bias assessment and sensitivity analysis.
Yes. The publication bias and the let me share my file also with you.
Mhm.
Okay. This file I already shared in the in our group in
Yes, I
the
found.
okay. So in here you will find that this is the sensitivity analysis. You complete sensitivity table. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
first you run with all studies, then exclude few gray literature to see whether the effect size is changing or
Oh,
not. If the
oh.
effect size is not changing significantly, then
Uh-huh.
you see that you can conclude that your analysis is robust.
Robust.
So
Okay.
basically, all studies you run first and check the effect size. Then you may exclude one or two extreme value or gray literature. For example, the literature that is not supported by different
Mhm.
scopus or web of science. Maybe it is a little bit of less informative, right? And then you have
Uh,
exclude high risks, for example, extreme values, which is not usual in other papers. You may add those paper, but you can delete and check whether your effect size has any impact on that, right? And also you can
okay.
try with the
Okay.
outliers. In my opinion, from my
Okay.
experience, what I have seen, you do not have to go uh, so far. I mean, you do not have to go like uh, uh, all studies. You can do the exclude gray literature, and you may go to the exclude outliers. That is sufficient for us to check whether our result is robust. This
Uh-huh.
is the if the results comes little bit of changing in the effect size, like in this
Mhm.
effect size, you can easily say that, see that 1.19, 1.23, 1.21, 1.17, 1.15, these are very close numbers, right? These are very
Yes.
close numbers. So in this case, it is not that different from the paper that, I mean, the effect size that we have calculated with the all the studies that we have calculated, right?
Mhm.
So that's the reason why we can say this is a robust analysis. This is a robust analysis, right?
Analysis.
So
Okay.
you have to consider that whenever we are checking this robustness, okay, we
Mm-hmm.
have to check several times, same study again and again. Let's say one or two times. If the effect size changes, only then we say that our result may be affected by these studies. We need to
Okay.
recheck, double check again. And you know
Okay.
there is a system, I already explained this system called the kappa, right?
Okay.
This
Okay.
kappa. Kappa means that to double check with the same information by two independent researchers. Okay,
Okay.
kappa means
Yes.
that to double check the same
Mm-hmm.
information with by the two independent
Yes.
researchers. Sometimes what happen, when you are collecting the data, you may exclude some information that is important for your analysis. That's why
Mm-hmm.
it is always good to use somebody else in your researcher. And systematic literature review, in my opinion, you should not do alone. You have to
Okay.
take somebody with you, especially
Okay.
like us or maybe your colleagues. It will be better. Now, you remember in the last few months ago, you
Mhm.
shared a meta-analysis paper with me, right? In
Yes.
oh,
Yes.
in that paper, you have missed the publication bias, PET and
Yes.
PEESC. You have missed the
Yeah.
meta regression, right? And
Yes.
also
Yes.
you
Yes.
have missed the Bayesian meta-analysis. Remember? So
Yes. Yes.
now, when you are going to write the paper next time, you will
Mm-hmm.
include this. And also
Oh.
remember, in the last paper, you have missed the sensitivity analysis as well, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So now you understand after taking this class that yes, we
Mm.
understand the serial and chronology of how
Okay.
to analyze all these meta-analysis
Madonna.
papers, right?
Okay.
So
What about this bias assessment?
yeah, bias we already discussed the publication bias. This is
The
the
same publication bias and risk versus
yes,
bias.
same. You see, number one method is funnel plot. You see,
Funnel
the
plot.
number
Okay.
number one method is funnel plot, meaning that
Uh-huh.
visualizing
Mm-hmm.
your uh, uh, data. So the funnel
Okay.
plot looks like this. You can see what I'm
Oh, yes.
writing, right? Can you see it, right?
Yes, yes. I can.
Okay. So let's assume that in the y-axis,
Mhm.
we have fx size, for
Oh,
example. Okay.
yes.
And in this case, we have a standard
Started
error.
out.
Okay. So now, if most of the studies are cluster, let's say if I
Mm-hmm.
change the uh, color, if the most
Mm-hmm.
studies are clustered just center of this line, okay,
Uh-huh.
then you
Yes.
can say that the results or the
Mm.
effect sizes of different studies are coming from equally distributed
Distributed.
research
Oh,
articles.
uh-huh.
However, if the articles effect sizes are something like here and there, or maybe few here and few
Mm-hmm.
here, then you can say that there is a higher chance of a publication bias.
Bias. Okay.
In that case, you see there is a called the trim, trim
Fill.
and fill
Mm-hmm.
trim and fill method. Okay,
Method.
so trim
Yes.
and fill method meaning that maybe if you drop one article, maybe you
Mm-hmm.
drop one article information and again you run the funnel plot,
Mm.
at that case you will find that all these studies again come to this uh, in the cluster, in the
Plus
main distribution line or the
line. Mm-hmm.
transparent line. This is the line that we're talking about. It is a in a normal distribution. This is the main the mean 0 and the standard deviation 1. So this is the best possible line, equally
Line.
distributed line, right? So in
Okay.
this case, we can say the publication bias is not, and that's what we call the symmetric funnel. This
Funnel.
is what we
Okay.
call the symmetric
Simple.
funnel, which is
Uh-huh.
no bias, which is no bias. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
understand?
I will. Yeah, I will share one article and one primary and a review from one journal. I will share with you. Mm.
Okay, sure. And you can see
Yeah,
here that
there is.
when there is a asymmetric funnel, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
meaning that when you have publication bias, okay, when you have publication bias, you can see
Mm-hmm.
that missing studies on one
One
side.
side. Mm-hmm.
You see, missing
Mm-hmm.
studies are one side. Just like I said, maybe
Oh,
here or maybe here, the missing
mm,
studies are here and there. Therefore, we can
mm.
say that this is not a symmetric, it is a asymmetric funnel, and
Uh-huh.
asymmetric funnel means there is a chance of publication bias.
Publication bias. Okay, fine.
Is it clear to you?
Professor,
Yes.
Professor, I have one doubt, Professor.
Please, please.
Regarding that funnel flat, right
Yes.
now I'm doing one research article that
Yes.
my all the out of the triangle, Professor. May I show you one my result? Sharing my
100%. 100%. Let me close it, close my. Okay, now you can share. Now you can share. Very good. Collecting information. Very good.
Professor, may in the my article I will use only for sample data collection only this
Okay, okay, fine,
sample
fine.
data size,
No, no
or
problem.
otherwise I will go to no
No,
problem.
no
The both
problem.
I can use.
You can use mean and standard deviation to calculate the effect size. There is no issue. No problem.
This is like a forest plot, Professor,
Forest
and
plot, yeah, it's fine. Okay.
yeah, Professor. See, I don't know it's a right or wrong. Out of the panel floods, I don't know the my
Okay.
studies. That's why. Yeah,
Okay. So
please.
this is interesting. This is interesting. That is the reason why it is not clear, right? It is not clear to us. So if it is not clear to us, what we can do, we can go to the next method, which is called the PET, PEESE analysis.
Professor, this one, Professor, I am also done same also, Professor. 1 minute.
Okay. So what
This
is the
is I
result?
think
What is the result? Is it
I think
significant?
1 minute, Professor. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
please, please.
PESCC.
First PET result. First PET
Okay.
result is it significant or not? PET result is not significant. You see, PET result is not significant. You go to
Above
the,
P value. About to the P value. You are going to
yeah,
say
P
P
value.
value.
Yes. Yeah. P value is
Okay. Okay.
0.267, right?
0.24. 0.24.
Uh, can you go up? Can you go up?
Up.
Yeah.
This is PET value, P value,
Yeah. Okay. Wait,
0.27.
wait, wait,
26.
wait. Here, the P value is 0.267, right?
Yes, Professor.
Yeah. So it is more than the, wait. Go to the test of publication bias, mean
So
estimate.
here a PESE P value is 0.1
Yes, yes,
minimum
yes,
below
yes.
level.
Okay, so both the values are significant. You can see PAT value is 0.024 and PEESE is also significant, which is less than 0.001.
3.2.
Yeah. So if it is significant, then there is a chance of publication bias in your studies. There is a, if it is significant, meaning that there is a chance of publication bias in your study. Let me share that part. Let me share it. Okay.
Sure,
Okay.
Professor. Thank
Okay.
you.
Let me share it with
Stopping.
you.
I'm stopping.
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Professor, please continue, Professor.
Yes,
I
yes,
stopped
yes.
my sharing.
Yes. Just hold on a second. I'm sharing it. So, as I told you that your both cases, it is significant, right, Radha?
Professor.
So I already told you that there is a publication bias present. So I said that if PECC value both significant, publication bias presence or not. So the short answer, yes, publication bias is likely present. That's what I told you, right? And here is the clean logic. PET precision test, small study, publication bias, and PEESE give bias adjusted effect size if real effects exist. If both PET and PEESE are statistically significant, then you can say that the funnel asymmetry exists, and that's why your all the values are outside of the funnel. All the studies values are outside of the funnel, so funnel asymmetry exists. Remember, I told you that when the funnel asymmetry, you can see that missing studies on one side. Okay, missing studies are on one side, and that's what the same thing it says. Final asymmetric is this publication bias, small study effects are present, and even after correcting for bias, the true effect is still non-zero, meaning that there is a publication bias exist. Okay. So the paired test indicate the presence of publication bias, while the significant PEESE estimate suggests that the underlying effect remains statistically significant after correcting for small study effects. So basically, if your study has a significant result like the one that we have seen, then we can say that yes, it is a publication bias presence. However, if the paired value is not significant, then we say no bias detected. If paired value is not significant, then we can say no bias detected. Even if the PEESE value is significant, no problem. Uh, if paired value is not significant, then we say no bias detected. Is it clear to you, Radha?
Professor. Thank you, Professor.
Okay, so now the second thing that we have seen, the agar test. Agar test is a part of PET and PEESE test. So trim and fill, this is the third method. So this is the robustness test and the sensitivity test. We already discussed those things. So is there any other question from the previous class? Okay. So first of all, we organize your analysis materials. So analysis materials is very important. And then we write the meta-analysis paper, complete the Prisma checklist, prepare for publication and presentation to submit to the journal. So this is our structure of a meta-analysis paper structure, normally 8,000 to 10,000 word. And you need to write it with a very strong research question using the finer method, feasible, interesting, noble, ethically corrected, and relevant. So paper checklist, like before writing, compile all jobs files, export all figures, create tables, collect all citations, read three similar papers, and during writing, draft introduction, write method first, report results, and discuss limitation and write discussion. These things you already know those things. So what makes a good one? Avoid a systematic review and meta-analysis. Better title should be Cognitive Behavioral Therapy for Social Anxiety Disorder in Young Adults. A systematic review and meta-analysis of randomized controlled trials. So the good titles, you see, it's a very important thing. The good titles includes intervention. Remember, we always try to write cognitive behavioral therapy for social anxiety disorder in young adults, a systematic review and meta-analysis. No, we try to show that what is our intervention. So here the intervention is cognitive behavioral therapy. Cognitive behavioral therapy. So that should be the first sentence. What is the intervention here? If there is a two group, then the intervention you should start with. Then condition, social anxiety disorder, where you are trying to apply this intervention. Then what is the population? Young adults. Study type, RCT. Indicate systematic review and meta-analysis. So, Zohra, can you tell me, does it look like PICO's protocol? Does it very close to the PICO's protocol? The title?
Yes, Professor.
Yes. So it is very close to our PICO's title. It is very important that when you are going to publish in a top journal, this should be the title. So Radha, can you share your title now with us? Can you share your title?
Yes, Professor, 1 minute.
Okay.
Professor,
Yes. Okay. So here the title is
exploring.
Exploring the Mediating Role of Green Innovation in Green Supply Chain Management and Organizational Performance, a systematic review and meta-analysis with evidence from Ethiopian industrial parks. Now, in this particular case, what is our population? No, from the title, from the title, from the title. No, don't go down.
Professor, I already framed the Finner criteria as per the
Okay, okay.
PICO's. That is
Yes, yes. Yeah,
that is
PICOS. Yeah, go to the PICOS.
1 minute, Professor. Professor, I'm
Yes.
right or wrong? I don't know.
Okay.
Based
So
on the
here,
title,
population
population.
industrial park is your population. Fantastic. Intervention is the green supply chain management. Very nice. Comparator is the farm level of GSCM, green sustainable. What is this GSCM?
Green supply chain management.
Green
Supply chain.
supply chain management
Logistics.
implementation. Very good. Outcome is the organizational performance and green innovation, and study design is a quantitative empirical studies. Fantastic. Fantastic. Very nice. This is the best
Particularly,
example.
Doctor, I used some with the help of AI only, Professor. I'm honestly
Yeah,
speaking.
no problem. At least you know how to use it. When you are going to teach it to your students, or maybe you are sharing with your other researcher, you know that the proper way of doing that is this, right? How to select the title, it is based on PICO's protocol, and the research problem should come for the finer strategy. Now, nowadays, you know what the problem is? Nowadays, the problem is AI can help us. But if we don't know what to ask AI, then how can AI help us? Understand what I'm trying to say?
Sure, Professor.
We have to ask them, then they will help us. If we don't know what to ask, then what kind of answer they will give? So the prompt is very important. So if you don't know the finer, then how do you ask the AI that can you design my research problem based on the finer criteria. If you don't know what is finer means, correct?
Yes, Professor.
Okay, so close it. Very nice. This is the way you should write the title of the study based on the protocol. Very good. Okay, you can close. Okay, so we go back to our slide. So this is very interesting. We know how to select the title. Now writing the abstract. So in the abstract, what are the components that we have to put? The background, objective, data sources, study selection, results, and conclusion. These are the steps you need to mention in your 250 words, and it's supposed to be a structured abstract, which is on a more or less embroiled, the way Embroil design their structure. Embroil publication, they suggest us that we should follow a structured abstract. So that is the structured abstract, and it should be 250 words, and that will be sufficient for us to write the abstract. Now, introduction. In the introduction, telling you a story. In the paragraph 1, you should start with the problem. Social anxiety disorder affects percentage of young adults, causing significant functional impairment, and current treatment success rate are this percent. So that's a problem, and this problem can be easily identified by your finer protocol or criteria. Second, the evidence. The second paragraph should be evidence. Like CBT is widely recommended for SAD. However, previous reviews show mixed results. You can cite 3 to 5 reviews. Unclear which factors predict treatment success. Here, this is the meta regression we are talking about. Now, paragraph 3 is about the gap. So, no recent systematic review has synthesized RCT evidence examining moderators of CBT efficacy in young adults specifically. So, paragraph 1 starts with the problem. Paragraph 2 starts with the current evidence. And paragraph 3 starts with the gap. Now then goes to the method selection structure, protocol and registration, Prospero. You should register your study in the Prospero. Refer to the Prisma guidelines. Eligibility criteria, PICO's framework detail, inclusion exclusion criteria, Prisma flowchart. And then we have databases like PubMed, Cochrane. Then we have Symmetric, LX, OpenLX, lots of things. Then data range, like last 5 years, last 10 years, then Boolean operators and or but, something like that. Then study selection, two-stage process. As I told you that kappa means that there are two independent researcher will select the studies, and then they will screen and inter-rated reliability test, which is the kappa test that we talked about. Then data extraction, variable extracted, database use, two independent extractor. Then we have effect size and heterogeneity. So first of all, if there is a two group, then Cohen's d formula explained. There is one group, then in others case, number of sample, mean and standard deviation is sufficient. Random effect model, Dar-Simon layered model. This is a random effect model, and we test the heterogeneity by I-square and Q-test. Then once we calculate the effect size, then the heterogeneity, then the sources of heterogeneity you can try with the meta regression, and then you go to the publication bias, funnel plot, Eggers test, and Freeman full. Statistical software, JAPS we are using. Length of this is the 4 to 5 pages. Someone should be able to reproduce the analysis. So therefore, I strongly recommend one of the other things that I actually use in our study is called the OSF. If you heard about this, this is a data repository, and this one is mandatory nowadays for the researchers. This is a mandatory when you are writing a research paper. All your research information, especially your data set, supposed to be in this particular OSF directory. Okay, so let us sign into the directory. So I'm using my ORCID. Okay. So this is open science framework, open science framework. So here you can see that I have lots of data set already. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 studies. So this, let's say this is the one digital meta-analysis, study. And let me go to this data set. You can see here that these are the data files. Last 5 years articles, metadata corruption, Fisher-Zerry calculation, metadata corruption, and metadata corruption XLX, meaning that the Excel file. So all these information I have uploaded in the OSF storage and use this project DOI while I am submitting my research paper. I use this DOI to for the Q1, Q2 journal for their supplementary file, so that they rely on my data, because otherwise they might say that you have produced this research paper only based on the AI, because AI can create some hypothetical data. But by looking at your 5 years article, your calculation, your data collection strategy, and the Excel file, and authentic information from the research articles, from these OSF data sources, we understand that this is an authentic study and made by the researcher himself. Understand what I'm trying to say, my dear learners?
Yes, yes.
Have you heard
What
about
about the
this?
security? What about security? They may
Okay.
can take anything or misuse or
No, no, no. You see, if you put the license, I have no, I publicly shared this one, so I have no license. You can always put the restriction. You can say that it's a copyrighted product and there is a license for it. For example, it is your under your own license or maybe your institutional license. So the journal authority will only access and view it. They cannot edit it. They can view it, but they cannot edit it. So that is the option you can always add when you are sharing your data.
What about the fellow researchers? Is if any other researcher can see this?
Yeah, for example, if you invite them, okay, if you invite them,
Okay.
there are some invitation. So if you invite them, yes, they can see your data. If you allow them to edit, then they can add or delete something. But normally,
Mhm.
this link that I shared, this is called the view only link. This is a
Okay.
view only link. It is not
Oh,
editable link by the other people. It is only you can edit. So it is a view only link. So they can only see the data
mhm.
exists. If they want to have any question, they might email you and then you can answer by their email. Maybe you can reanalysis or give them analysis file and those things. But the
Mhm.
data, it is only the view only format. It is not editable by other person.
Okay. Okay. This is an open repository. Anybody can, whether if
Yes,
anybody want to
yes, yes.
download the data.
Yes, yes. It is an open OSF repository is open. Like for example, my information is publicly available. Anyone
Okay.
can download. You see public project. You see?
Public project.
It
Okay.
is a
Anybody
public
can
project.
download it and if the
Yes,
somebody
yes.
wants. Okay.
Yes, yes. It is a public project. My all the work are public project. I already opened this for all my researchers,
Uh-huh.
students, and everyone. Because I think
Okay.
that knowledge has to meant to be shared. So I share everything. So you can see
Okay.
that there is a private project also.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. So there is a
Okay.
private project, public project. So I shared public project. You can share private project. So nobody
Private.
can see it. If it is a public project, you go to OSF and you can just write down this title or my
Mm-hmm.
name. You find
Okay.
all the data set in the OSF.
Okay, okay. Okay, some researches we will do with some secondary source of data. If the
Yes.
data is available, whether we can download data from this OSF and do researches.
Yes, yes. Of course. This is what
Uh,
we can do. You see,
uh,
I go to the, let's say,
we did research with you with the PERV research.
yes, yes, yes. Let's say I tell you, meta analysis using this file I already shared with you, Excel.
Mm,
This file I already shared with you. Let me, this is the Springer file.
mhm.
You see that? So here,
Uh-huh.
here you can go the electronic file available. You go to figure here. Where is that? Uh,
14.
okay. Available. Electronic supplementary file.
Okay.
Okay. Electronic supplementary file. Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
in this particular case, electronic supplementary file, you can share this XLS file. You can see that PDF file. These are all already there. So if you want to study with this open file, you can just click this one and
Okay.
it will download like this. It will download like this. And
Okay.
you have this data. Now you
Okay,
can
fine.
use this data for your own analysis. There is no harm.
Analysis. Oh, fine.
You see, the data set is already there. This is the data set.
Well, yeah, okay,
And the
fine, fine.
forest plot and everything is calculated for you. You can use it for your case. No
Oh,
problem.
okay.
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 So this is how anyone can use the OSF data sources, because when you are adding the supplementary option in the journal, you are
Oh,
actually sharing your data set by your OSF repository. There is an option called give me the OSF DOI link. Once you give the DOI link to the electronic supplementary material while you are submitting your article to this journal, they will
uh-huh.
they will give you this link. And if you say that it's a public project, then they will open this file for everyone.
Okay, that's very good.
Okay, and rights
Okay.
and permissions. So if you are putting it under the Creative Commons license, then it is
Okay.
open for everyone. But if you
Okay.
put it in the private, then this is not for the Creative Commons licensing.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Clear?
Oh, clear, clear.
Okay, so that is the thing. Then we go back to our what to report. So our study selection Prisma flowchart, it is important. Study characteristics, risks of bias that we calculated, overall
Sir,
meta-analysis. Yes,
so one more doubt.
yeah,
So an Excel file we can keep and we can save it in OSF.
yes.
Suppose we are extracting Scopus data.
Uh-huh.
So how we can? Oh
Anything,
yeah, we can download
anything,
that.
anything, anything.
Okay,
RIS, BibTeX, Excel file, PDF file, Word file, anything, video file,
all the
audio
formats.
file, all the formats.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Anything you can share, anything.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
And if you know these things, usually what happens, journal, especially the Q1, Q2 journal, they will understand that this researcher is a mature researcher. And if you don't share it and you write down that data will be available upon request. If you write down these things in your research manuscript, then the journal will consider you as very immature researcher, old school researcher. Because nowadays there is an option whether you make it private or make it public. You can always share this one, the data set, privately to the editor by giving them the view only link of OSF. That's fine with them, right? You do not have to say that data will be available upon request by the editor. It is just an old school statement. You understand my point?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so result continue. You say I told you meta
Professor,
regression. Yeah.
previous slide one time, please, Professor. Regarding for the Prisma flowchart, Prisma diagram,
Okay, this one.
previous study. Here I have a little bit confusion, Professor. Regarding for the study selection Prisma flow diagram, you
Yeah.
identified 293 and then
Yes.
eligible 87 like this comes. There is any criteria? By example, I am identified thousand articles. How
Yes.
much eligible? How much the final one? There is any there is any restriction or criteria something like this?
No, 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 no. Basically, what happened? You can collect, let's say, 300 research article by looking at the keywords and the title of the research, because you did not screen the research article. While you are downloading the article first time, it is based on only the title and the keywords. That's it. So once you open the paper, or maybe you can just read the whole abstract, you find that, oh, this paper is very much irrelevant to my research question, because this is something else. It is telling us a different story. The story that I'm looking for, it is not available in the paper. Although the title match with my research, but it contents are not does not match with my research objective or research problem. So you delete that paper from your list. This is how you delete until you are successfully fulfill your research title, objective, and the target data. For example, if you're targeting data number of sample, mean and standard deviation, Now, out of these 87 studies, you might find only half of the studies report the mean, the standard deviation, and number of sample. Other studies that did not mention anything about it. So you delete those things. After that, some papers have full text, some paper does not have. So you only consider the full text paper. So you maybe half of those paper are only full text and having data. So based on those criteria, it is set by you. It is the Prisma already give us the guideline. You go to the Prisma website. I already shared in the first class that you go to website, Prisma website, they have a guideline. What are the things that you need to include and what are the things that you need to exclude. If your study is focusing meta-analysis, then you fundamentally look for data. If the study does not contain data, just delete it, remove it. But if your study target is only systematic literature review, then only you do not have to look only for data, but also you look for research findings. Like these findings are important for your thematic or content analysis for your systematic literature review, right? Because the systematic literature review, you are writing a protocol, let's say PCOS protocol, and this protocol, if it is very similar protocol available to these articles that you have downloaded, then you can keep those articles for your systematic literature review. Then you go for thematic analysis, content analysis, you may go for simple narrative analysis. There is no problem. However, if your target is the meta-analysis and these articles does not have the data, then just simply remove those things. That is the reason why systematic literature review and meta-analysis, if this is the target of your paper, then you may end up with only 20, 30 research articles because very few articles mention very clearly about the data. But sometimes if you just stop at systematic literature review, not meta-analysis, in that case, you may end up with, let's say, 40 or 50 research articles, very close to your research question and title and the protocol that you are following, same protocol, other research articles are more or less following the same way. So their study findings you can mention and put, and then you can synthesize, summarize, and you can find out few research question out of it or research problem or what new things they actually contributed, or you synthesize those things based on the research article that you have downloaded. So you understand what I'm trying to say, Radha?
Yes, Professor. Thank you. I'm very interested. Thank you.
Okay. So the next thing is the sources of heterogeneity, and sources of heterogeneity is meta-regression results. You have to mention that all the moderators, duration, like the one I example give you, the PhD therapist, yes or no, Boolean study, something like that. So that you have to mention everything in the result. The Radha correctly mentioned the table and correctly highlight all the JAPS table in the research manuscript. I really like it, and this is how you have to do that. Do not skip anything. Then discussion structure, you have to write the main findings, and this is a structure of how you can write the main findings. Especially you need to say that how many studies you have collected, what are those sample size, and what expecting effect size you have found, and whether it is a robust across the sensitivity analysis that you have done. And comparison to prior work, you can link with your results with some of the research articles which already published, and it might be supporting their articles. For example, you can say Radha's current manuscript is supported by Asifa's paper in 2023, and it was opposed by negative result aligned with the Afzal 2021. Right? This is how you can comparison to your work and the prior work. And then you can implication. You write the implication. We found that treatment duration predicts outcome, suggesting that longer exposure-based learning may be necessary for symptom change. So that is your number 3 paragraph of discussion structure. Number 5 is the clinical applications. If your study is based on the clinical side of analysis, then research application, then conclusion is a discussion. Discussion should be little bit longer. In my opinion, 7 to 900 words you keep for discussion. 7 to 900 words you keep for discussion section. Then essential figure 1, Prisma flow chart. then figure 2 forest plot, figure 3 funnel plot, moderator scatter plot, okay, all JAPS plot, you should high resolution and PNG file, you have to do that. Essential table like study characteristics, risk bias assessment, meta degradation results, sensitivity analysis. Okay, these are the essential tables. Then Prisma checklist. These are the Prisma checklist: title, abstract, introduction, methods, in the methods, protocol, criteria, search, selection, extraction, bias, synthesize, results, study selection, characterization, risks of bias, synthesizing, and discussion, summary, limitation, conclusion. So these are the 27 must items you have to put if you want to write a research article for a Q1 journal, and that is what I am targeting for your case. So where to publish? Top tier journal, impact factor 5 plus, first to target that. Then field specific journal, impact factor 2 to 5. If you reject from there, then broad based journals, which is impact factor 1 to 3. So in my opinion, start with your ideal journal. If rejected, then you go to the step down. Okay. So in my opinion, our target is to publish in a top tier journal. So this is our submission checklist: cover letter, manuscript, title page. Sometimes we miss the cover letter because it says optional. If it says optional and you think that, oh, I don't need to put the cover letter, do not do that. Please highlight the cover letter properly. Okay. Do not miss the cover letter. Cover letter is very, very important. Cover letter. Cover letter is the points that you are targeting for the journal, whether it is aligning with the manuscript. I can share one of the cover letter. Let me check if there is a cover letter with me. Let me see. Cover letter. Let me see. Cover letter. Okay. Okay. So can you see my desktop?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So this is the cover letter. You should start with your affiliation and name and everything. Then the special issue. This is your special issue that you're targeting. Special issue. I told you, target the special issue. Then submission of manuscript for a special issue on trust or the machine learning. I'm writing to submit our manuscript. Now you write the manuscript title, and then you write key contribution of our research include. Now, what I include: an integrated trust on the machine learning framework, real world data, economic case study, competitive model evaluation, actionable policy insights. So this is the structure of a cover letter. And this is how you write a cover letter. This must be added to your submission checklist. Understand?
Yes, yes.
So cover letter, manuscript, title page, abstract, main text, reference, figures, tables, supplementary materials, conflict of interest must be put it in the title page, Prisma checklist. Okay. Common mistakes. Maybe you put the forgetting Prisma checklist, maybe low resolution figures, incomplete citations, or you may add hypothetical citation from the AI. Remember one thing very clearly. The first thing a journal will check your reference. The first thing they will check your reference. That is called the cross-ref check. Cross-ref check. If your referencing are hallucinated and it is not really exist, it is created by some AI, your paper will be dex reject. Now you may see that so many researchers in YouTube, they are promoting AI platforms. Use this AI, use that AI. This can write your literature review faster than that AI. I think you must have seen those AI videos, right? But if those AI can create the real literature review, then that's fine. You can give some editing and you can reduce the AI detection by the way I shared with you. You can do that. But if there is a chance that one or two research article citations is hallucinated and does not exist in the real world, your paper will be dex reject. No matter how strong the paper content is, your paper will be text reject. So most important thing, reference. Most important thing. You can always double check with the reference 3-4 times that you do not miss any key reference. Okay. Then the next one is how you draft the timeline. I already give some tips, presenting your findings in the conference and final delivery and everything. So is there any other question for this publication diagram?
Professor, small clarification, Professor.
Yes.
As per your slide shows, Rayan AI. Which one is best, Rayan or TERA tool? Which one is best as per your suggestion, Professor?
Okay, Ryan is a very old school thing. It is 20-25 years ago tool. Forget about this Ryan tool. Okay. You know, I never discuss this Ryan in my YouTube channel or in my class because it is very backdated tool. So forget about it. Use JAPS. Now JAPS has a comprehensive database what actually the Ryan has. I can give you the example. Sorry.
Professor, I think Rayan AI is also available, Professor, regarding for the literature review,
Yes,
systematic
yes.
review.
Yeah, but it is not publicly
I
available
think
for.
only the systematic review Rayan only. I don't know about the
No,
meta-analysis Rayan.
yeah, but the Ryan is not free also. It's not free also. Okay, it's not, it's actually, uh, uh, it is actually the paid version. And this AI is not, in my opinion, not good enough. So let me just share with you one thing. So this is a study that we just did earlier. Now here you can see that Cochrane meta-analysis. So Cochrane is a database of all the meta-analysis done so far. Continuous outcome, returns outcome, binary outcome, continuous outcome, returns outcome. So all the classical data, if you click the continuous data, the database shows so many studies. Okay, so if you just go to the database, okay, you can write down the keyword, search studies, you can do anything that you want. Okay, and in this particular case, you will find so many studies in the research. So you can see the topic, you can write the topic, you can select it. Okay, you can see that the topics are coming over here. So many topics are available. You see, these are all topics are with the data set, with the analysis, everything. So let's say back and neck. If I click this one, okay, so this will give us the calculation. This is my topic. Oh, my JAPS is stuck. You try by yourself from your side that first you select the topic. There will be topic list. Click the topic, and then this will give you all the detailed analysis and everything. Okay, so you can try this one. My JAPS is now little bit of problem. I mean this hanging,
No,
lagging
Professor,
of
thank
the
you. No problem.
yeah. Okay, so is there any other question? Okay, Asifa, can you share the TERA file that you have produced? Asifa, can you hear me?
Sir?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, can you share it?
I can hear.
Share the TERA file
Sure, sure.
because I think Zohora has some problem in the last class. So I would like to
Sure,
share
sure.
first. Zohora, can you share your problem and then Asifa can identify what's the problem?
I saw, I heard the video. I think
Mm.
she has the problem with the file type only.
File
Yes,
type only. Yes,
for
okay.
Skinaptron, it needs XML files.
Yeah, we need to From
Can
the
you-
Zotero, we need to export as a RS file. I will show from how
Yeah,
to
please.
export from Zotero and how to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need
Please.
1 minute. I need to connect my laptop
Yeah.
charger.
Please take
Just
your time. Take your time. Take your time.
Sir, I have doubt in OSF.
Yes.
Can I ask, sir?
Yeah. Please.
Sir, before starting suppose I'm having the idea, so whether I can register the idea or while doing the work itself I can register.
Before, I don't understand. Can you repeat that
Sir,
question again?
before starting, suppose I'm having an idea to do a work.
Okay.
So I'm just collecting the pre material in
Okay.
order to do research in the
Okay.
scope.
Yeah. Okay.
So that material I can go and register in OSF, or so I have an idea and then I'm just doing that work, and after that also I can go and register in the OSF.
Yeah. Everything you can upload. Maybe let's say phase by phase. First of all, you have some idea, put it some materials in the OSF, keep it there, and then you go and write down. Start with the next proper way of doing that. Then you have some data. You keep it there, and then finally you finalize some materials. You also keep it there, and just rename the file that this is the
Okay.
final material. So
So
whenever you are sharing the link to the editor or anyone, you can say that in the OSF, you will find a folder called final materials. Check that folder only for the final materials. That's it.
okay, sir. Final material we can keep everything. That is
Yes.
enough.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Understood.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
can I share my screen?
Yeah. Please go ahead.
Hope you are seeing.
Yes. Very clearly.
Yeah, this is Zotero interface. Here I am taking, there is 88 studies are there.
Yes.
83 studies are there.
Yes.
From here, I am going to export the file.
Yes.
Just I will click. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Cannot copy.
No. Just right click. You want to export the
Okay.
RIS file, right? Not this one.
Yeah.
You can put the full. Yeah. Right click here. Right click.
Okay.
Right click. Yeah. Now you export it.
Yes.
Export the collection. Yeah.
Export collection.
Yes.
Okay, this is the file related to postpartum depression.
Yes.
I think it has already 1,600 articles.
Yes. Now
There
your
is
RIS
the,
file.
yeah,
RIS file. Yeah.
we have different options are there. We can opt RIS.
Yes.
Okay,
Then
we will,
okay. Yeah.
okay, we will save somewhere.
Yeah. Save somewhere. Nice.
Then we will go to TERA.
Yes. Go to get there.
In TERA, there is my project is there. We can create a plus new project.
Yes. Please do that.
I'm making as a PPD, postpartum depression.
Yes. Nice.
Select the project type. We
Yes.
have different options are there. We select meta-analysis. Then create new project.
I think this is paid, madam, or free, madam?
Free.
It's free, but I made subscription. I have a lot of things to do, so I made it a subscription.
And it's not expensive, right, Asifa?
Yeah, not expensive. $10
$10
something.
per
$10
month.
per month. Yeah, it's very
Yeah,
cheap, but very useful thing.
Yeah, very useful. I felt I used before Raya, but this is most friendly and useful.
Friendly, useful, right.
Yes.
Very
So
easy.
now we uploaded the
Please,
file.
please slow, madam. Please, little bit slow, please.
Slow.
Yeah. Okay.
Go
Okay.
slow.
Thank you. Yeah, we uploaded the file now. We have the
Ma'am,
files. This is
can you just say how to upload the file also, ma'am, so that while watching it for us?
so I need to again.
Yeah, go back and share it again.
Yeah, please go ahead, madam. Please, once more,
Okay, 1
please.
minute. Yeah, this is our file. We will should give the file name. Select a project. I selected meta-analysis. Then create new project.
Yes.
So now created the project.
Yeah. Now you can go to the
First we should do the deduplicator.
yes. Now first you upload the RIS file.
Yeah. Upload file. Yes. Export item. Here there is a
RIS file. Okay.
RS file.
Yeah.
It's uploading. So we uploaded. It's
Okay.
only 83 reference are there.
Okay.
So if you want to check the deduplication, so if we have another file, we should upload that file as well, and we will make.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I will upload the same file and we will check how's the
Okay.
deduplication.
Yeah, sure. Do that. Do the same thing. It is just for the demonstration purpose, so we can understand it.
I think
Ma'am, you can change the name and you can.
Yeah, 1 minute. Otherwise, I will upload another file. I will check. Yeah, I'll check this file as well. Yeah. Yeah, we have two files now.
Yes.
One is 83 references, one is 1653. Select one. It's okay. Whether we need to do anything here?
No, I think
Yeah.
you can just now you have already see that whether the files are duplicated or not. Okay, so
Yeah.
you can check by double clicking, or you can see that merging the files if you want. Okay,
Yes.
now
Yes.
click the duplicate. Click the duplicate. Yeah. Now this will check the duplicate files.
Yes. Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
Yeah, now there are list of duplicates, and what are the you can see that extremely likely duplicate 0. There is singular file 79, likely duplicates 4 are the duplicates file. You see?
Yes.
Now
Yes.
you can click and check those 4 files if you want. Thorough checking. Yeah. Now here you can
Yeah.
check those file, and if you want to keep it, you can keep it. Or if you don't want to
Okay.
keep it, you just say do not. If you don't want to keep it, just not to keep it.
Okay.
Okay.
One we will keep it, another we will discard.
Very good. Yeah.
This weekend they are discarding.
Yes. Now let's say that we want to discard it. So just discard 1 or 2 files. Just for this project, we just want
Okay.
to
Okay.
discard few one, like 4 of these discard you. Then we can see at the end of the day what materials outcome you will get. We would like to see that. Okay.
Okay. Not do. What should do?
So okay.
Okay, fine.
If it is
These
not
are the
duplicate,
both
okay,
the
it's fine. Yeah, save it.
this is the same file. One we can keep and one we can discard.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
And save it.
Yeah. The same. This is second. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So this is deduplication.
Yes.
After that, we will go to
Screen tron.
screen tron.
Yeah, you can save this file if you want.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It auto save, no problem. I think in your project file, it will be auto saved.
Yes. The file is big, that's why I think.
Yeah.
Sir, I have one doubt, sir. Sir, after deduplicator, we need to save. If you are not saving, then the file will come
Yes.
as such.
You have to save it. Yeah.
Okay, sir. So because I have done, I have done the deduplicator, and then
Yes.
without saving, I have gone to screen on. So
Yes.
after excluding, it shows that same file.
Yeah, that's why you have to save. That's why I'm saying save.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
If you check the number, it is easily to find how much.
Mm.
Okay, ma'am.
So, some loading issues are.
Okay, what about you refresh the thing again? Refresh it. Refresh it.
Yes.
Okay.
This is the
Now,
same file.
we understand this one. Now go to
Hmm.
screen on and include
Yes,
export. Yeah.
yes. Screen control also we need to upload the file.
Yes.
Choose library.
Mm.
I think the old file I didn't save. That's why.
Yes.
Yeah. This is the screenshot. Here we have it undecided. We can decide whether we can include or
Okay.
exclude based on
Okay.
our criteria.
Okay.
So we have all 83 references. Here we can see our abstract. We can read the abstract, so we can find whether it is eligible or not. Then, if needed, here we can give some your keywords.
Yes.
Yeah, postpartum.
Mm.
Okay, sorry. Oh. Postpartum I added. So if we add some keywords, it will come into in a yellow letter. It will highlight.
Yes.
So we can easily find in the title and in the abstract we can see.
Correct.
Yeah. Then if we find it is okay, we will show. We can include.
Mhm.
This is okay with our study. We can include.
Yes.
So in include section, there will be one file we selected include among 83.
Yeah.
So here the again 82, it came 82 because we already selected one.
Yes.
So the second file, I think I don't want this file, then I will make exclude. So like that, we can include and exclude the files.
Okay. Nice.
And after that, we can download that only exclude. We can save and we can only included files we can use.
Okay. Then can you export it?
Yeah, it's only one is enough.
Yeah.
I will take some more, one or two.
Okay.
Yes, these three files we are
Yeah. Export it now.
exporting.
Yeah.
I will save.
Yes.
Yes, file.
Mm.
So result.
Yes.
Save. Included. PPD.
Yes.
So it will save as an XML or whatever the file type we
Put it
needed.
XML file. Yeah.
Yeah,
Save
XML.
it.
Save. Yeah, we saved it.
Yes.
Then if we go to project files, yeah, this
Nice.
file, this is the file.
Nice.
these are the three included articles which we
Yes.
selected. Then
Yes.
we can download with the from here we can download.
Yes. Fantastic. Fantastic. So Zohra, any other question?
Whole file we can download.
Yeah, we can find out at the next. I will show the included file. Oh, okay. This is some XML file. Maybe my laptop is not accepting. Sorry.
Ma'am, you can go to screen at on and then you can save as RAS format. And then
Oh, save as I have to do.
yes, ma'am. Save as RAS.
Save as
Then you
RS file. Yes, save
Oh.
as. Save results. Yeah. Down. Yes, yes. RIS file. Or text file also, no problem. Nice. Very good. Very good. Fantastic.
Yes.
Now the project file.
Yeah, the last file is also key. Okay, this in RS file, if I download it with the Zotero, I can make it as convert as a CSV file.
Yes.
Okay, this is the way how we can make with the TERA.
Yes. Any other question? Zohra, you have doubts, so I think Asifa nicely explained the things that we needed. Is there anything that you need to understand?
No, sir, it's clear. Thank you.
Very much clear, right?
Yes.
Can I
Okay.
stop the share?
Yeah, please share. You can stop it, no problem. Anything else, guys, you would like to add or question for today's class? And
I have one.
yeah, please
Yeah,
go ahead.
as of now, for the meta-analysis, for data extraction, we need to extract mean, SD, and
Yes,
sample size. Is the basic things we need to extract from the file, correct?
this is the basic thing, correct?
Yeah. Then we can find effect size and sampling, the standard error.
Yes.
Then we can do any kind of analysis with that.
Yes, for example, you can do the random effect model for heterogeneity. First, you do the heterogeneity test. After doing the heterogeneity test, then the next question usually comes that what is the sources of this heterogeneity? In order to find the sources of heterogeneity, you can use some moderator variables like for meta regression. Maybe you can explain that maybe age, gender, or some other factors can influence the heterogeneity. You can run a regression by meta regression analysis. It is not mandatory, but if you want, you can add it because that will enhance your chance for publication. And then after that, you try to check the publication bias. Once you try to publication bias, then go for
sir,
robustness check, sensitivity
sorry
check.
to
Yeah,
interrupt, sir.
yeah.
Sir, as you told, moderator variable we need to find now, sir. From
Yeah,
every
yeah.
article.
Yeah. For example, if you're targeting that, I would like to highlight or report the sources of heterogeneity in my research article, that when you are collecting the data, okay, you can always look for the moderator variable. Usually the moderator variable like the intervention variable like gender, sex, age, okay, young age or adult age, something like that. So whenever you are collecting those, you just say that young for 1 and adult for example, 2. So you have a column, the age group. So whenever you find a paper where it says about, if the research is about the young age population, write down 1 in the corresponding article Excel, sorry, the row. Then the next column, oh sorry, next row. My next research article may be discussing about the adult issue, like this anxiety issue or maybe therapeutical issue comes, it can be applicable to both adult and also younger population. So some studies they might use younger population, some studies they might use uh, you know adult population, elderly population. In that case, you might consider a column where it says the age group as a moderator, and you try to run a regression with the effect size and only the age group and see what the result comes. And you can highlight this result into your paper. There is no need to use so many moderators to check the sources of heterogeneity. It is just a test, and you'd like to say that whether it is one of the reason of heterogeneity. There might be so many reasons of heterogeneity. This might be one reason, and by doing that, you actually proving yourself that yes, this researcher knows how to run a meta regression analysis. And the editor of the research article, the publication house, I mean the journal article reviewers and the editor will be happy to see that yes, you know the core things of the meta-analysis, especially the classical meta-analysis, like starting with the effect size, then heterogeneity, then moderate sources of heterogeneity test, then go for publication bias, PET or PWESC test, then you go for uh, you know so sensitivity test, robustness test, and these sort of things actually shows that how confident and how compact you are while you're reporting your meta-analysis. And that's why in the last slide I told you that the essential figures, essential tables, essential steps that you need to put in the meta-analysis. So there is no hard and fast rule that there are so many moderator variables we have to collect in order to show the heterogeneity sources. No, there is no need. Even if it is only one moderator variable, you run with the one moderator variable with the effect size. That is sufficient. This is one of the reasons you can mention. Okay, there are several other reasons are there, but this is one of the reason. That's it. Clear?
Yes, clear.
Naveed?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Yes.
Okay. Any other question?
Sir, can I add something?
Yeah,
I was
please.
having problem in finding the similar studies because today I searched for some papers, and at the first I got 38 papers.
Yes.
But when I started reviewing them after deduplicating and after doing kinetron,
Yeah.
when I started checking them individually, I
Yeah.
found that some has standard deviation mean, some did some different tests like model summary of regression analysis, some did SAM, structural equation modeling. So
Yeah.
how do we find similar types of papers so that we can use standard deviation and mean, because we need same type of data, right,
Yes.
from all the papers?
Yes, for instance, in this case, let's assume that when you are writing when you are searching your research article in the keywords search, especially in the case of, even in the case of Google Scholar, okay, if you look at the Google Scholar, I will show you one thing. Uh, Let me share it with you. Where is my Jackie? Jackie, are you with us or you're disappearing? Jackie, are you there? Okay, so can you see the Google Scholar?
Yes, sir.
So go to the advanced. Here you see with all of the words, with exact phrase, with at least one of the words, without the word. So here you can always uh, write down that I want mean NSD, for example. Okay. And then you can write down that uh, 2020 to 2025. Okay. And it says that anywhere in the article. Yes, mean and standard deviation anywhere in this article, I would like to see that where my words occur. So anywhere in the article, okay? And then you search it, and the Google Scholar will give you a list of articles, and from there you can download those articles which has mean and standard deviation highlighted, and easily you can find out the similar articles. Try this way. Okay, clear? Zora? Is it clear to you?
Sir, should I use advanced search after searching for the article that I am looking for?
Yeah, may just write down, let's say, inflation and economic growth, just from my field, write down this one. Okay, so, okay, bus. This is one of the problem nowadays. So there are so many things over here, right? So you can now go to the advanced search. Now you see that inflation and economic growth, all words, right? So you can write here that at least one word. So instead of saying that mean, mean, standard, deviation, then these two has to be mentioned in the article. So with at least one of the words. So put it there. Then let's say 2020 and 2025. Okay. Now search again. Now you see that the papers that are now appearing, it is actually based on the mean standard deviation. We are looking at it. Zohra highlighted mean standard deviation. You see, average inflation, standard errors, means. You see that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the papers are coming with the keywords that you are now giving them to search. And they are now giving you those articles which are standardized, mean and standard deviation. Now you can download those articles which has PDF file, and you can have your data set easily and go to Notebook LM and extract the data and keep it as create an Excel file. Even if it is a 15 to 20 papers, is sufficient for you to analyze the data. Number of sample, mean, the standard deviation. And you can always use this advanced search. Here, the advanced search. Here. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm going to try it tomorrow,
Yeah,
inshallah.
yeah. Please try it. And tomorrow you
Okay.
share with us.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Any other question?
Sir, I need 2 minutes from you after this class.
Okay, no problem. So any other question? Okay, so no other questions. So thank you. Is this class useful? Radha, Naveen, Siddharth?
Yes, Professor,
Yes,
very
sir.
interesting.
Okay. So
Very
I'll
nice.
share.
I'm very happy. I need your support, Professor, regarding for this meta-analysis classes. I need the WhatsApp group should be lifetime learning process, as well as
Lifetime,
the
lifetime,
video, as well
lifetime.
as the Google Classroom
Yes,
also. I
yes,
need
yes. Yeah, yeah.
because whenever I
It's a
feel any
lifetime.
doubts, definitely I will refer my videos. That is the reason, Professor.
Yes,
My
yes,
request.
yes, yes, yes. It is lifetime. We are all connected for life.
At the same time, we want to next class with new technology also, Professor,
Yes,
from
yes.
your side.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Every class will be something new, and tomorrow also we will learn something new as well. Okay, but at least classical meta-analysis, how to write it, how to interpret it, how to analyze it, everything I try to explain using the slide, data, JEP software, and hands-on training, so that at least you know better than any one of the researcher in the concurrent contemporary world, because I have never seen so many things in one class or one six or seven classes. Even in the YouTube, I don't find so many videos are there like this. So it is now your turn to share this knowledge to your colleagues, your students, your fellow researchers, so that uh, others can get help from you. And at the same time, our target is to publish in a Q1 journal. So as long as we try to publish in a Q1 journal, I am with you guys every time you try to publish it. So now from tomorrow, you should be very serious about writing the article starting from tomorrow. And tomorrow I will share the Bayesian meta-analysis part as well, inshallah. And then hopefully we can complete it. And then in the next week, we will only talk about your progress about article writing. Clear?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so thank you so much. I will share this link, and if you don't have any question, then you may leave, and Asifa will stay for discussing 2 minutes with me. And anyone else, if you're interested to discuss, you can stay. Otherwise, for now today, bye bye.
Shall we proceed?